Hey guys, so this is a bit of an update on the R36 project. It's been a bit dormant for a while, not in respect of progress, but more in the respect of video footage and like vlogging. So I thought I'd give you guys a quick update. I'm a little bit torn whether or not to keep the R36 or not. Don't get me wrong, it's a fantastic car, but I don't know if practical is the right word that I'm using, because it's a wagon and it's not exactly a small car, but I don't know if it's the right car for my lifestyle, which involves 3 kids. So yeah, I'm kind of torn in between whether or not to keep it and modify it, or maintain its relatively standard integrity and sell it to sort of maximize the audience that I'm selling it to, but also the resale value. It's pretty common. You don't get back what you put in when you modify vehicles, and it sort of limits the audience. If I was to start putting loud exhaust system and all this sort of stuff on it, it's kind of limiting the potential selling audience. So that's where my head's at. Regardless, the next vehicle that I pick, though, I'll be basically using the funds from the R36 sale, if I choose to sell it, that is, to essentially build something that I kind of want. And it will involve a JZ, so that's always exciting. Another thing is everything for the R36. It's so much harder to organize, to buy. It's so much more expensive when you're looking at modifying things. Of course, it's not a Golf GTI where you can get a full stainless exhaust system online for $200 delivered. It's just, I don't know, people put them on this massive pedestal that makes them uneconomical to modify. As soon as you mention R36, the price triples. And I don't know why, because when you look at it, it's a 3.6 litre petrol V6 that's 10 plus years old, that makes 300 horsepower. That's not really out of the ordinary. There's many Japanese V6 Camrys, 3.5 litre Orion, which is a Camry, 2GR FE. You got Nissan, 3.5 litre and 3.7 litre V6s. They're making all the same sort of power, and they're not expensive by any means. But as soon as you mention, oh, I need this done, even if it's an exhaust system, like, oh, yep, I need an exhaust system for an R36, people get quoted ridiculous prices when it shouldn't be any different to a V6 Orion. You've got a V6 mounted transversely in the front. Of course, the VR6 is a little bit different because you've got one header coming, 2 headers, but one side coming out. But anyway, you've got a single bit under the car and then it splits into twin at the back. I've been seeing people going, oh yeah, $1,800, and I supplied $800 worth of mufflers, and they only charged me $1,000 to glue it all together, and it was just done in mild steel. It was, just painted black with horrible flame cut flange plates and gaskets, and I'm just baffled. I'm like, holy shit, and you are happy paying that? I honestly feel that when people see R36, particularly workshops, they just go, oh, well, this guy will just, we'll just add Euro tax, and we'll just add, Audi, Volkswagen tax to it, and just be ridiculous. And the people that own these cars, they're not any better because they're happy to pay it. They're thinking, oh, well, I must be getting a good job. It's not a show car. I didn't need stainless. for that exhaust system, for example, but $1,800 on a cat back system with flame cut header, with flame cut flanges, like mild steel, painted dark grey with like header paint. Oh, dude, seriously, if you can't see it, yeah. Anyway, so I guess there's a couple of things that's not really, you know, yeah, it's, I don't know. I don't know if R36 ownership is for me. There's no issues, don't get me wrong, there's absolutely no issues with, you know, maintenance and parts and just your general bits and pieces. And hey, it's a great car to drive every day, but you know, like, I want something that I can play with, and R36 isn't one of them. I always thought that I probably should have gone for something like a GTI or something that's turbocharged, because, you know, you can play with them a lot more than you can an aspirated V6. But I don't know, that's not really the, yeah, I don't know if I'm a Golf GTI person, to be honest. Maybe a Golf R person, but I didn't have the budget at the time. So anyway, that's the update that I have for you guys. Literally just giving you a bit of an update on this horrendously shaky camera mount that I've got. I need to buy a new one. Link below if you know of a good cheapish camera mount that I can use. You know, stick it to windows and things like that. Something that's heavier than a GoPro, like an iPhone, that doesn't do this and shake around. So anyway, that's the update that I've got there. And look, I'm happy to have some comments. People, tell me what you think. Do you think I should be selling the R36? Do you think I should be building something more practical? By practical, I mean I need to fit comfortably 3 booster seats across the back seat. And an R36, you cannot do that. They're almost 4 bucket seats in the back with a raised center section in the rear seats. It's actually very narrow, and I've got some of the narrowest seats there. I've looked around and I can't find 3 of the same booster seats. I've got 3 kids under 5 that will be able to sit across the back seat. So it's a bit, yeah, I don't need it tomorrow. My little girl was just born in November. We're now in January, start of January. So yeah, I'll need it soon, but yeah, that's where I'm at, guys. Appreciate you looking at the video. Appreciate all your subscription and your views so far and your support. Thanks very much, and I'll talk to you soon.